evening, I'm Daniel Monroy. Today will be mostly cloudy with some chance of showers and tonight's low is 13 degrees. Right now it's 21 degrees. Our top story. One of the city's most popular outdoor events is back this summer. Pritika Huja, XFM reporter, has more of the return of the London Beer Fest.
The London Beer Fest is marking its fourth year, with the event set to take over a stretch of Dundas Place this weekend. Here's what organizer Paulo Tovar said.
Breweries, but we're happy with the amount of breweries that we have, We usually kind of want to play with 20, 23 vendors in total. This time we have 15 breweries, locally and for Southwestern Ontario. And also we have 6 distilleries, RTDs, or ready to drink cocktails that are coming too. So it's just a mix of beers and cocktails you're going to see this year at the Beer Fest. Yeah.
He also said that safety is top more priority. Security will be on site throughout the weekend and bartenders have been instructed not to serve anyone showing signs of intoxication. Measures are in place to help get people home safely if needed. Pritika Huja, XFM News.
With the Edmonton Oilers taking the Game 4 over the Florida Panthers, XFM reporter Evan Fredrickson went to talk to Londoners about how they would feel if the Oilers win the Stanley Cup.
Here's Franson! Scores! Leon Draisaitl won it in Game 4 for the Oilers, and the series is tied at 2.
With the Edmonton Oilers taking Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final, XFM hit the streets to ask Londoners how confident they are about the Oilers winning the Stanley Cup.
Oh, I'm just glad they managed to tie up the series. Florida was looking strong the last game. I was really hoping Edmonton would push through, but they came back. Game 4, tied up the series. It's awesome.
Honestly, it's hard to say. I think the Panthers overall have a better team, but it's hard to really kind of go against McDavid and Draisaitl because they can just turn the game on.
Brad Marchand needs to lose. That's all I care about. I don't have a choice between the two teams because I'm unfortunately a Leafs fan. But Brad Marchand losing, I'm happy.
Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals will be tomorrow at 8 o'clock in Edmonton. Evan Fredrickson, XFM News.
Every June, the City of London celebrates Bike Month to give a spotlight on the cyclist community. XFM reporter Theodore Ramrak has more.
With Bike Month well underway, Londoners have a lot to look forward to.
Bike Month is kind of this great time of year where everybody is more confident to ride. They're more confident the rain is not going to stop them. But May was strong for us as well, and June will be stronger, and we'll continue through the wonderful summer we have here.
Mike has seen a few changes from this time last year.
I think I'm seeing a lot of more activity. This is our third summer here on the patio, and more cycling traffic continues to use the infrastructure in place around the city, and they find their way to the cafe because we're right in the heart of the downtown.
For a full set of events, you can check londoncyclelink.ca/bike month. Theodore Ramarak, XFM News.
Worldly Pride starts on Saturday at the Green in Worldly Village. The event celebrates love, inclusion, and community spirit. President of the Worldly Pride, Kathy Vale, shares what attendees can expect.
Wortley Pride is a family-friendly celebration of true authenticity and self-authenticity and gender identity, right? So you can come as who you are, wherever you are, at whatever point in your life, and be fully accepted for your presence at Wortley Pride.
The event goes on from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is free admission. Families visiting the Victoria Park this week are being greeted with games, entertainment, and a few new surprises. XFM reporter Pritika Huja has the story.
Most exciting game in the world!
Organizers say this year's event in Victoria Park includes something that hasn't been a part of this festival for a while. Organizer of this event, Doug Healer, explains.
New this year is live music. We haven't been able to do that since I did the game show here, and that was something that we left alone after 20 years of doing it, and we left the gap. For live music was secondary only because they were so amused by the other things that there were to see.
While families enjoy the free activities, organizers are still dealing with rising costs behind the scenes.
Challenges are always infrastructure costs. They go up, but all the vendor fees stay the same. So our end goes down and down and down. It gets harder and harder, but we're still happy to do it.
Pritika Huja, XFM News.
In sports, and as I said before, in the NHL, the Edmonton Oilers won 5-4 yesterday against the Florida Panthers for the Game 4 of the Stanley Cup. The series is tied 2-2, and the next game is tomorrow at 8 p.m. In the NBA, the Oklahoma City Thunder will play the Indiana Pacers today at 8:30 p.m. for the Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Right now, the series is 2-1 for Indiana. In the MLB, the Toronto Blue Jays will play versus the Philadelphia Phillies today at 6:45 p.m. Both teams are also playing tomorrow at 4 p.m. The Detroit Tigers will also play today versus the Cincinnati Reds at 7 p.m. and both teams will play again tomorrow at 1 p.m. XFM traffic. Dundas Street is closed to traffic from Talbot Street to Richmond Street for Beer Fest, and Wellington Street is blocked off between Dufferin Avenue and Wolfe Street for the annual Children's Festival in Victoria Park. If you have a traffic or news tip, call 519-455-NEWS. That's 455-6397. Your Environment Canada forecast. Today will be mostly cloudy with some chance of showers, and we'll have a sunny weekend to go outside, as tomorrow we'll have clear skies and a high of 24, and more of the same on Sunday with a high of 26. Right now it's 21 degrees. Find more news online anytime at 1069dx.com.